Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and or welcome if you're new here. I'm back on YouTube. If you didn't know already, you would have seen my I'm back video, so if you haven't checked that out, do go check that out. Explaining why I sort of took a bit of time off, but yeah, I am back. I'm ready to go. I'm actually filming this before I start work. I'm working from home today. So I am currently filming this at about 7:10 in the morning. So yeah, fun times. Yes, so I thought I would do a Q&A. I just wanted to mix things up a little bit, because I'm aware when I was on the internet last, it became very hauly and things like that. I've explained all of this in that video anyway, the I'm back video. So I just thought I'd mix it up a little bit, try something a bit different. So I popped a question box on my Instagram and I got quite a few questions which I've written down. I'd say I've got about 12, 15 maybe to go through, so not too bad. All a bit different. So yeah, I thought let's just film it, a nice little sit down video, and yeah, just something a bit different for my channel. But I hope you're all really well. If you wouldn't mind, if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing to my channel. I do all things motherhood, toddlerhood, hauls when I have them, day in the life, week in the life, just things like that. So just a real honest motherhood life journey. So if that's your kind of thing, then please obviously do consider subscribing. It's just underneath the video. You just click subscribe and that's it. That's all you have to do. It's totally free. So thank you so much. But yeah, let's just get into it. We've got quite a few questions to go through, and they're all ranging from all different, I'd say genres. That's not the right word, is it? But you know what I mean. So first up we have, do you have any potty training tips? We're really struggling with our 3.5-year-old. Potty training tips. Take a week off. That's what we done. I was already off on mat leave anyway with Oxley, but Adam took the week off with us to obviously just ham it in that we were potty training. The first day was not a success at all. He would just constantly wee over himself, but literally the second day it was like a light switch had just gone on. He just went to the potty. Don't get me wrong, we still had accidents and we still do have accidents, and he's been potty trained for 6 months, but I mean, yeah, the only tips I can give you: take a week off to really drill in the training. I don't think you can just do it whilst you're still working and things like that. So yeah, take a week off, invest in a My Carry potty. I know they are a little bit expensive, but we would not be without Az. It's just the best investment ever. So get a carry potty. I'll link one down below. I'll link the page down below for you. We also got, for at home, we got a potty that looked like a toilet, so that he felt like he was doing the same thing as us. I found that really helped. And just be really sort of rewarding with compliments and things, when they do it. Obviously when they do a poo, it's the best thing ever. Do be mindful, they may get poo fear. We've had that, and it's actually made Tommy quite poorly, so always be mindful of that. But yeah, just consistency really is key with potty training, I would say. It's not a fun realm to be in. It's not been my favourite. And also don't put too much pressure on yourself, because I read in a lot of places that if your child can't hold a wee, or these are people's opinions, not actually other it's not information on the internet, that apparently you should expect your child to be able to hold their wee to get to a toilet. Now, I'm not being funny. If you go to Milton Keynes Shopping Centre, for example, toilets aren't freely available. You have to, there's quite a walk to any of them, and apparently you shouldn't you don't class your child as potty trained, should they need to use the portable potty in the middle of a shop or in like the middle of the shopping centre? And I'm like, no, he's potty trained because he's told me he needs to go and he's not wet himself. So yeah, I don't put pressure on that you think your child's not potty trained if they can't hold their wee to go to a toilet that's really far away. So yeah, you are classed as potty trained if they like needed, like we were in the range yesterday and we were in the middle of the bedding section. He was like, mummy, I need a wee. Well, the range don't have a toilet and the closest toilet was next across the retail park, which was completely the other side. There was no way I was getting him there in time. So I opened the potty, I put him in the corner, he sat down, done it, no mess, no fuss. Because the carry potty is sealed, we just kept it in there until I could dispose of it, and that's potty trained. So yeah, I wouldn't worry too much. But if that hasn't helped, then obviously just message me directly on my Instagram, and I'll see how I can help you any further. So yeah. Next question is favourite places to shop for your boys. So, oh, there's a big range. So for nursery, I will shop in Primark, because obviously nursery clothes are going to get ruined and I don't really want nice stuff getting ruined. So yeah, nursery is always Primark, cheap t-shirts, cheap jumpers, you know, like the £1.30 jumpers or whatever, or for Tommy I think they're a bit more expensive, they're like £2.50. But yeah, Primark is nursery. For like, I love how I'm like sectioning this down for you. For like day-to-day wear, where I don't mind if it gets ruined, or, you know, grandparents like who aren't so mindful of, you know, let's not tip tomato pasta sauce down this really nice Zara jumper, I would say I shop in like Asda. I haven't shopped in there in a while. I think because it's not close to us, we don't really go in there that often, so it's quite a drive for me to go with 2 kids, and it's not always the best stocked. So yeah, I do need to look on their website actually, maybe I'll do that today. So I really like Asda for like basics and things like that. Where else do I shop? Zara, I do love a bit of Zara. It is expensive, but I do love Zara. A lot of the boys' summer wardrobe for 2024 has been Zara, and I have really liked it and quite enjoyed it. And obviously we're going into like autumn winter season, so they will have a few bits from there as well. I'm just sort of waiting for that real like changeover. I feel like it's still hasn't decided whether it's summery or autumny yet in Zara, so I'm just waiting for that full like changeover. I think like at Christmas time we'll get them a couple of outfits. I'll get them a couple of outfits from Zara, for like their Christmas outfit wardrobe type thing. Yep, love Zara. I can't feel like, I'm trying to think of all the high street shops. I'm not really a high street shopper, I think that's why. But then on Instagram, I love shopping from TaylorMade to You. I did used to shop at V Plus Me quite a lot. I don't do so much there, but yeah, I used to shop there. Oz and Bell is a real favourite of mine right now. Like a lot of their like autumn winter wardrobe is going to be Oz and Bell. Not sponsored or anything. But yeah, Oz and Bell is a real firm favourite right now, and I can see that's going to be quite a long-term love affair. Where else do we shop? Oh my god, like it's really like just gone out of my head. Who else do they wear? Oh my god, I feel like I'm forgetting people. So yeah, TaylorMade to You, V Plus Me, Oz and Bell. We used to have quite a lot of bits from the Personal Mum, but not so much anymore, but definitely recommend. We've got some pieces coming from Pretty Yarn Cute, which I cannot wait to share with you. Like literally, I've seen the preview and oh, I'm so excited. So definitely go and give Pretty Yarn Cute a follow as well. I will link everyone I've mentioned down below, and then you can go and obviously give them a follow. Who else do we love? Love a bit of Indio. I've got back into a bit of Indio. I kind of went off it for a little while. But their Halloween sort of autumn range this year was really good. So I did get a few pieces from that. Which I'll probably do a haul for when it comes. So yeah. And oh, obviously High Street Next. I love a bit of Next. I've got an order coming today in store, but I'm going to go pick it up. Probably go pick it up Friday. So yeah, that's kind of where I like shopping. There was another question actually about rep codes, and I feel like that follows on from that. Because I did mention some Instagram people, businesses. Which brands do you rep for now, and can you share your codes? So yes, I can. So at the moment, obviously when filming, we are in the middle of like a changeover because it's August. So we're in the middle of like a changeover of reps and things. So whilst I'm filming this, I'm still a rep for all of these brands. So yeah, if it doesn't work, then let me know when you watch this video if I've like been let go or something, and I will find you someone else's rep code and provide you that, so don't worry. So at the moment I rep for Tailor-Made to You, which is amazing. I'm going to put in an order soon for a few of their autumn pieces. And my rep code is Hodgson's 10. I'll pop it on screen for you. So Hodgson's 10 is Tailor-Made to You. I also rep for the Messy Mum store, which is like a sensory play tray small business. We currently have a few sets from the Messy Mum. We have the like bugs play set, the construction one, and the space one. And currently we are hopefully getting a bluey one. I've asked her to do a cars one for us, and there will be a Halloween one. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting those. My code for the Messy Mum store is Brothers10. So yeah, please do obviously go and check them out. Tommy loves that sensory tray. Like, I didn't think he'd take to it as like much as he did, and he loves it. So it's definitely a really good gift, like one as well. If like you're not sure what to get someone's like child, definitely a really good option there. I rep for Oz and Belle. I don't have a code, but I do have a link which I would have put down below, so I will put links and codes in the description box as well for you. So I do have a link for Oz and Belle, which is down below, so make sure you check that out. And who else do I rep for? Anyone? Oh, excuse me. No, I don't rep for anyone else at the moment. Obviously there's my cousin's business, which is Outside the Box. Technically I don't think I rep for right now, but I'm obviously like the influencer that I share all of her stuff. So we do have some bits coming and being made, especially for Tommy's birthday, so make sure you check out Tommy's birthday vlogs for that, and I will be sharing those pieces, which is very exciting. And again, I don't rep for Pretty Yarn Cute, but obviously I do have some pieces coming, and I will be sharing them with you. So yeah, I don't rep for them, but I will be like sharing them with you because I'm just obsessed, like obsessed. So I think that they're the only brands I rep for right now. Yes, they're the only brands I rep for right now, so hopefully that clarifies it. Like I said, I would put them on screen, and I'll pop links and codes in the description box below. Sorry about that. Adam just rang me after the nursery drop off just to let me know how it went, and I'm like, okay, like, yeah, great, you've told me, like, come on. I'm trying to film. So yeah, let's get back into it because obviously I do have to start work. what are you getting the boys for Christmas? Help when needed. Yeah, good question, because I've got no bloody clue. I'm just trying to get through Tommy's birthday right now. So yeah, I'm not sure how much help I can be. Depending on the age, do refer to my gift guides throughout my channel. So I do have gift guides for like Tommy's birthdays. I don't have one for Oxy's first birthday because I wasn't really online at the time. But I do have like what we brought for Tommy, what other people have brought for Tommy, and I've kind of done that over Christmas and other birthdays. So do check them out if that helps. Obviously it only really helps if it's a boy. Obviously some of it's like unisex, like a Tony's box or like the Amazon Fire iPad thing. So yeah, I can probably really only help if it's in relation to a boy mostly. But I will obviously be doing a video for Tommy's birthday, so like what we've got for Tommy, and then a separate video will be like Tommy's birthday party and then what other people got for him. So check that out. Obviously his birthday is in September, so that'll give you a bit of time before Christmas, so I hope that helps. Do you think you will have more children? Always a hot topic in this house. Depends what day you ask me. If it's been a bad night, no. I would say Adam is very happy with 2 and is ready to like stop, whereas I'm not entirely convinced I'm done. So the door is slightly ajar. It's not closed, it's not open, it's slightly ajar, who knows. I don't feel finished, whether that's for reasons that I should have another child, because I will always wonder if it's something to do with obviously the birth trauma I've experienced, and I'm still maybe chasing that like great birth and labour. I don't know, and I need to probably establish why I want another one before we actually make that decision. So I don't really know. Don't know. That would be if we planned it. If it obviously just happened, then it's kind of out of our control really, isn't it? But yeah, planning wise, we're not sure yet. So yeah, hopefully that answers that question. I'm not sure it does, but anyways, are you enjoying being back online? Yes and no. I don't think you can always like enjoy being online, because sometimes it is a lot of work. I'm definitely enjoying the YouTube aspect of putting less pressure on myself. Like for example, I've done a video before this. When I've checked it and it's exported, it's 32 minutes long. And now I've uploaded it to YouTube about 3 or 4 times, and for some reason it's only 22 minutes long. I'm going to check it again in a bit. If something is missing, I'm just going to delete the video and just call it a day. And the old me that was online would have been devastated that I've lost a whole video and everything like that. Whereas now I'm like, it is what it is. There's no point in fretting about it. You can't change it. It's just obviously one of those things. And I think I have, in a way, the luxury that I'm not like popular or famous enough that anyone's actually really going to miss it if it's not there. But yeah, I am enjoying like not putting the pressure on myself for like, oh, a video has to be every Sunday or a video has to be every Wednesday. Like, you guys are just getting videos when you get videos, and that's quite nice. I have made a list of videos that I will be, or I do want to do over the next few weeks, maybe like 6 to 8 weeks. And I've had to plan them because it's like our holiday vlog and pack for our holiday, and obviously that needs an element of planning. I know I said I didn't really want to be like the planner again, but some of them do need that, and like Tommy's birthday presents and things like that. So yeah, there is an element of planning coming back in, but again, there's no pressure to do like a lot, if that makes sense. I feel like probably after Tommy's birthday, maybe like whilst I'm travelling, whilst we're on holiday, we're only to Wales, we're not going like abroad or anything, maybe I will start planning Vlogmas, because I want to make sure I give you enough content and different content over Vlogmas. But obviously that will require a lot of planning and prep and yeah, so I'm going to go through some of my old videos and see like what worked, what went well, what got a lot of views, what did you like, what was commented on quite a lot, and like make a plan that way. So obviously I will be doing Vlogmas. What that will look like, not sure yet. But yes, anyways, that's that one. So yes, I am enjoying being back online, and obviously I'm on my Instagram as often as I can be with 2 kids, and I do go quite quiet on the 3 days I'm at work, obviously. The 4 days that I'm off, I always try and be like obviously present with the boys, but whilst being present online. So yeah, yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Are you happy with 2 boys, or do you, or did you want a girl? Now this is an interesting one, and I don't know that I should be answering it online because I'll probably come under a lot of fire or hate for it. So I will be honest, when we tried for Oxley, we done everything they said for a girl. Obviously it didn't work. Now let me say this, I would not change Oxley for the world. Like, I don't want to change Oxley for a girl at all. Like, I wouldn't change him for anything. He is the best human being, and Tommy's the best little human being. Like, I just wouldn't change them. That does not change the fact that yes, I would like a girl, and I was pretty convinced Oxley was a girl as well, which I don't think helped me when I found out he was a boy, because obviously we tried everything that they'd said to do. All of my like, I might not my hormones, symptoms were different, which pointed towards me having a girl. Like, if you watch my like gender predictions based on old wives' tales, everything pointed towards a girl, and I know they're not like scientific or anything. That all pointed towards having a girl. Even the midwife, when they looked at my scan and I went to an appointment, she was like, oh, that's a girl. So I was like, oh, okay. She listened to the heartbeat and she was like, yep, that's a, I can't remember what it was, but she was like, yep, that's a girl's heartbeat. And then when we went for our gender scan, obviously we done a gender reveal, so it was like a surprise to us. And it took forever for the sonographer to find his bits. So in my head, I was like, well, boys are pretty obvious. Like, you'd know if you were seeing a boy right now. Like, I remember when they done Tommy's and I was like, yep, boy, there is. And I was like, okay, well, they're taking forever, so it must be a girl because you can't find anything. So I was like, okay, and that was like the day we found out, and I was like, yeah, cool, it's definitely a girl. I do remember when we had one of our appointments at the hospital though, they we were under fetal medicine because of Tommy being early. There was a picture of Oxley's face, and I think then I was like, oh no, that's a boy. I don't know, he just looked like Tommy when Tommy was a baby, and obviously I know like he was in my belly and you can't really get a clear like read of his face, but you know when you just like, I think there I was like, no, that's a boy. But then when we obviously went for our gender scans and stuff, I was like, oh, well, you know, okay, maybe it is a girl then. So I think in my head I'd built up that we were having a girl. So when the balloon popped and it was blue, I was like, what? Like, are you sure? And they give you a picture, but they obviously seal it, and I opened it and I was like, no, 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 that's a boy. That is definitely a boy. But yeah, I would be open, and I'll admit I did suffer with some form of gender disappointment. I gave myself till like my next NHS scan after that to like sort of wallow in it, and you know, it was like, well, at your next scan you'll see again that it's definitely a boy, and then you can just like sort of close the door and move on. I don't think you ever close the door and move on, but you know, sometimes when you see people that have a boy and a girl, you're like, oh, for fuck's sake, like, wish that was me. And I can't, I was saying to one of my friends yesterday on voice notes, like, I can't even explain why I want a girl so badly, because it's really not that different, I suppose. It's just different clothes and a few different activities. But you know, I could have a girl who grows up to be a complete tomboy, so all the girly things I maybe think I'm going to be missing out on won't happen anyway. I think I just always saw myself with a boy and a girl, and I just maybe built up that picture in my head. And I'm quite a girly girl anyway, so I always thought, oh, I'd have a daughter to like pass that on to and do it with and things like that. So I don't really know why I want a girl so much, and that's probably why I won't close the door on a third. So yeah, please don't like leave nasty comments or anything. I'm just trying to be honest. Some days I do still suffer with a little bit of, oh, I wish I had a girl. Especially like when people get pregnant and you think, oh right, you're trying to find out, like, and they find out and you're just like, what are you having? Come on. So yeah, I think there's that like element of that. Like one of the girls I follow on Instagram, she's just announced that she's having her third boy, and I was like, yeah. But then like the likes of Elle Swift, who's like had 2 boys and now is having a girl, I'm like, oh, should we go for a third then? Really doesn't help Adam's case, to be honest, where I'm like, oh, let's go again. So yeah, let's move on from that one because I do need to like finish this vlog. But I hope that answers the question without sounding like too much of a knob. Like obviously I'm so grateful for my children and the children that are happy and healthy and everything like that. But yeah, I'm just being honest. Yes, I do want a girl. I'm aware that that may never happen. And I'm just destined to probably be a boy mum. So let's just go with it. Fave YouTubers to watch. So right now I watch At Home with Liv, Home with Shan and Hayley Emma, really mostly. They're like my mum accounts that I like to watch, and then sort of the big time YouTubers that I like, used to be really into. I still watch every so often, so like Amelia Liana, Susie Benaldi, Lydia Millen, and I like other 3 sort of non-mum YouTube channels that I watch. Do you have a vintage account? Yes, I do. I will link it down below for you. I upload quite often. There's so many items on there at the moment. There's like 630 items there. So yeah, crack on, shop away, open to offers. And bundle discounts are live. So yeah, shop away, please do. Because yeah, there's so much on there. So like, let's get rid of it. And I will be uploading, obviously once summer's completely gone, I will be uploading a lot of Oxley's summer wardrobe because it won't fit him next year. So yeah, I will be doing quite a big upload, which is lots of Zara stuff and lots of Instagram brand stuff. So yeah, hopefully you want to check it out and buy some bits and help me make some money back. Will you be doing Vlogmas 2024? I think I've answered that earlier. Yes, I am. How that's going to look is to be confirmed. How it will look is to be confirmed. But yeah, I will be doing it. And like I said, I'm going to do some sort of planning and research into my old videos, see what done well, see what you guys liked, so that I'm doing it like best for me. I'm not wasting time on videos that you didn't like, but then I'm also making sure I'm bringing the content you do want, whilst obviously trying to parent 2 children and get ready for Christmas, because Christmas is no joke. I'm lucky in a way, that I do start Christmas so early. I like to put my tree up like the first week in November. Don't come at me for that. But it does help because then all of like my backdrops and backgrounds are up for content. And it means I can start filming like my Decorate With Me tree video in November, so that I can get it edited and ready for December, because it will be live in December, but it means I've got like November to film some content as well. So yeah, hopefully that is good for you guys. What would the boys have been called if they had, like, didn't have their names? So with Tommy, our sort of top 3 were Tommy, Hunter and Finn. And when I saw him, obviously we had to wait for all his wires to come off because he was premature, so he was covered in quite a lot of wires. So we didn't name him for like 2 or 3 days. When the wires came off, I was like, that boy is not a Finn at all. I did look at him and I thought he was a Tommy straight away, but I didn't want to influence Adam, so I didn't say anything. And I sort of thought he's like, I just had Tommy Hunter like in my head, and I just sort of left Adam like looking at him, and he was like, I think we should call him Tommy Hunter. And I was like, perfect, so do I. So Finn was up there, but that was kind of really, we had a whole list of names, but none of them really stuck, but they were the top 3, and obviously we were used to them. Oxley was really hard. We didn't name Oxley for 6 weeks. I literally decided on his name when I went to register him. Like he was just Bubba for 6 weeks. I always thought he would be called Teddy. Always. When I found out he was a boy, I was like, right, that's it. He's Teddy. That's it. Done. Couldn't decide on the middle name. I really liked George. Adam wasn't so keen. And then he came out and I was like, oh my god, you don't look like a teddy. Like, you literally don't look like a teddy. And we tried it out whilst we were in hospital and things, and he just didn't look like a teddy to me. I really liked Harvey as well. I really liked Harvey. I really wanted Harvey, Bo, and Adam was like, no. I really like Bo. What else did I like? What was up there? There is a name video on my channel, like, of names we liked but didn't, like, won't use. Maybe go check that out. So yeah, and then Adam really liked Foxley, and I was like, he really liked Fox as well, and I was like, no. Obviously nothing against any of these names, but they're just not my vibe. And I, like, then he said Foxley, and I was like, what if we took the F off? And I was like, Oxley. And I was like, oh, I quite like that. So yeah, obviously Oxley is Oxley Teddy. Obviously everyone has their opinions about it, but we'll just move on. Otherwise this video will never end. This is an interesting question. Why do you spend so much on the boys' clothes? I'm just going to swiftly go over this one. It's my money, it's my choice, and I love buying clothes for them. Nothing gets taken away from them. We still have lovely days as a family, and we still have lovely days out. They're not missing out on anything else because I buy them so many clothes. But I enjoy buying them clothes and styling them up, and that brings me joy. So let's, like, have less judgment about that, okay guys? That's what I do. I enjoy it. So, like, let's just move on and not judge people's spending habits. So yeah, anyways. What would you have called the boys had they been a girl? I'm not going to share that just in case, because I'm very set on my girl's name still. Like, it hasn't wavered. So yeah, I'm very, very set on it, so I'm not going to share it. But again, do check out my video where I've done like 15 girls' names. Obviously the name I like isn't in there, but yeah, do check it out. But yeah, I'm not going to tell you what I want because, yeah, just in case, I just don't want it out in the world yet anyway. But yeah, but that's not me hiding that I'm pregnant or anything. I feel like that comes across that I'm like, oh, I'm not going to tell you yet because I might be having a girl. I'm not pregnant, absolutely not. Sorry, I'm just checking the time because I will have to start work soon. Do you think you'll ever get over your birth trauma? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. I still suffer with it, and Oxley is nearly 16 months old, and yeah, I still think about it daily, like how I was let down both times. Again, that's probably a factor on why I can't make a decision on whether we have another baby, because I was so let down by, like, the NHS. And also I struggle, I think, that I'm going to have to accept that the 2 times I've given birth have been awful, and they weren't that, like, beautiful experience that you're kind of told that you get. Obviously I know no birth is perfect or the same or anything like that, and it's totally out of our control, but mine were just awful. And they were awful to me. Obviously I know some people have it much worse, but yeah, they have caused me a great deal of birth trauma that I probably still need to work through. So essentially the answer to that question is no, probably not. Even if I'd done quite a lot of therapy or work on it like I did before I got pregnant with Oxley, it's likely I'm never going to fully get rid of it anyway. But yes, I probably won't ever get over it fully. Something you regret not buying when your babies were babies. I regret not getting the doona, like in and out pram car seat set, because obviously Oxley would usually stay asleep when I get the car seat out, but there would have been times where it would have been good to have that, where I could just flick the wheels down and carry on. What else do I regret not buying? As much as I love my eye candy, when we almost didn't have a double pram from Ickle Bubba, we did go and look at the Bugaboo donkey, and actually, like, that pram is incredible. Like, I actually think if we were to have another baby, I'd be saying to Adam, like, I really want to get that pram, and find a way to make it happen, because yeah, I love it. So I definitely regret, like, maybe not looking so much into it when I was pregnant with Tommy, but I think obviously because it was COVID, it was very limited to what I could look at. What else? I don't think there was much else. Like, we kind of used a bit of everything. Sometimes I thought, oh, should we have got like the owl like sock when Tommy came home, but I think that would have just put more panic in us because we were so used to having machines anyway. So I'm not sure I definitely regret that. But yeah, I don't think so, to be honest. If I think of anything after I film this, I'll insert a bit more. I bet something will come to my head whilst I'm sat working. I'll be like, ooh! So if it does, I will pop in. And then the last question is, will you be documenting Tommy's room makeover? And yes, I will. I'll also be documenting Oxley's. His is less so, because most of it's already done, but a lot of Tommy's bits will be coming in here, like little like knick-knack bits. So yeah, yes, I will be documenting it. We are going to start it very soon, so I will obviously be doing that on my channel as well. But yes, we will be documenting it, so do keep an eye out for that and make sure you're subscribed so that you get to see it. But yeah, they're all the questions I've got, so I hope you enjoyed a little bit of this Q&A and hopefully gave you a better insight. I may do another one in a few months, so yeah, if you've got any burning questions. If you've got any burning questions, then let me know and I can obviously just answer them for you on Instagram and stuff like that. But yes, I hope you enjoyed it. Please do consider subscribing to my channel. Upcoming will likely be over the next few weeks and a couple of months, will be like getting the house autumn ready with me, Tommy's birthday party and presents from other people, what we've got him, like some day in the lives, pack with me for our holiday vlog. I'm going to do like outfit diaries for the boys whilst we're on holiday, like what my boys wore on holiday, so that's something a bit different as well. I've never really done that. Their room makeovers, so lots of exciting things coming. Well, hopefully you think they're exciting. And yeah, I will hopefully see you in my next video. Please do like, comment and subscribe on this one. And yeah, I'm going to go start work and I hopefully will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.